Welcome to Never Not Funny. I'm rubbing my eyes at the top of the show. That was an odd choice on my part. I'm a little rattled. Anyway, 1305 is the episode. I'm rattled. Tommy Johnigan will be here in a little bit. I made a big stink about how I got to leave here early today. Mm-hmm. And who was late?
You.
Who was late? Out of everybody that works here, who was late?
You.
Good guess. You knew that because you
wasn't
were here.
a guess. Yeah, I have to admit I had some inside information.
You were well aware it was happening. I was held hostage by my water guy today. Great guy. Mm-hmm. Really nice guy.
Is this Adam Sandler, the water boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He comes over from time to time in his pajama pants and a dress shirt and a ball cap. And yeah, so that's what happened. So, and I texted you as it was happening.
Yeah. You were still there? I thought you had already left.
I go, oh, hang on.
Oh, my God.
And because I was like, here's what happened. I'm about to, I had just finished my run. I was very tight on time. And the doorbell rang. And the guy's a great guy. But he likes to chit chat. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, in my head, it was shitty timing. Why didn't I ignore the door? Because they could just deliver without me.
You can't say, hey, I've got to get to
Yes. He has no...
He doesn't listen.
He doesn't listen. He doesn't listen. He doesn't see body language. He doesn't... None of it. So then I said, okay, so that happens. And I said, I'm on the phone. I'm making a phone call. Go ahead, deliver. So then that's happening. And then I think I'm in the clear. And then he rings again to drop off the thing. And I said, no. At one point I said, hey, Jerry, mm-hmm. Well, this was true. I got to get to work. I'm hopping in the shower. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Just leave the thing in the mailbox. Okay, Jeb. Okay, big wave. Mm-hmm. Take my shower. I'm shaving. Ding, ding. Oh, who the fuck is this now? You know what I mean? Because
you dispose of this guy.
Right? Right. I go and he goes, here's the invoice. I go, oh, okay. And then it's one of those things where by the way, there's a fourth step to this, and I don't know how this is possible. Mm-hmm. All right, I guess I'm done shaving at this point, but I'm holding the door open. Yeah, that's it. I was shaving at some other point. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what. Who gives a shit? So then I was done. Fine, I was in clothing, mm-hmm. holding, and then it's like a thing, holding door. I forget what happened. Holding door open, and it's obvious. It's obvious I don't want to be in this conversation. Yeah. I'm in a hurry. And how's Joe going? Everything going okay, Conan? How's everything going over there? Good. You been to any concerts lately?
Tell him about Chicago and Al Pacino and all that stuff.
Yeah, give him full details. Hey, I went into a lot of
an hour. We got him held as hostage. Yeah, like you're holding me hostage.
So then it was okay. All right, Jerry. Okay, Bill. And then, so now I'm behind, right? Mm-hmm. So then I got to run in and get my phone and get my keys and get my water. And I admittedly, I dragged my heels a little bit, thinking, okay, by the time I get out, he'll be gone. Nope. He's filling out paperwork. Okay, then, Jim. And then that's what I'm talking. He's talking, and I'm like, oh, hang on. And I wrote you. Mm-hmm. I'm being held hostage by my water guy. Be there ASAP. So that's what happened today. That's the type of shit I got to deal with.
Yeah, that's rough.
On a day where breaking news, Whitey Bulger is found guilty.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
This is the type of shit I've got to deal with. Such is the life of a C-level celebrity. And by C-level, we all acknowledge I say D.
Well, I have a story that'll maybe put you in a better mood.
I like moods.
You like stories too, right?
Nope.
Okay. I've been looking to buy a bike. My last bike. I'm telling a story and you're turning your back on me.
Not intentionally.
A little awkward.
That's my chair just literally.
Yeah, now, I unlike your water guy, I do read body language. It seems you're not interested in this story.
I'm 100% interested. This is not
I know
me.
you love bicycles and you love buying them.
This isn't me. This is the chair.
Well, here, I'll give you a...
I mean, look how comfortable I am. I mean, look. Okay, now, all right, let's just make sure, okay? So, just kill time.
Do you think you're on a slight hill or what is it? No, nothing's happening now.
No, I'm not happening. Okay, go. Okay. All right, I guess we're okay.
All right.
That was weird. Why did it happen then? Oh, there it goes again.
You're pushing off.
The first time I did. The second time I did. All right, I'm listening.
Oh, wait. What's happening?
That was on me. Go.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to buy a bicycle, and you didn't. First of all, you didn't come to me for advice.
I meant to, actually.
What'd you get?
Didn't get the chance.
Tell me your story. I like to hear stories.
That part of the story is just not going to make you happy. It's probably going to, I don't know if it's going to upset you, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money.
Tell your story.
Okay. My last bike got stolen from my backyard. And
At this house?
No, at the old place. This was years ago.
At your old place over there in North Hollywood.
West Hollywood.
West Hollywood, home of the homosexual.
Right.
So some guy.
The weird thing is they left the seat.
I was going to say, I was going to do some fella. I was going to do the same exact joke. That's a great Matt Weinhold joke, by the way. Where he goes, everybody thinks I'm gay. You make one bike ride with you ride your bicycle with a seat shaped like a fist. Everybody just assumes. Obviously his works, but however he says it. All right, so your bicycle was stolen.
Yeah.
What brand was that? You know, I'm always brand.
It was a Gary Fisher.
You know, I'm a big fan of Gary Fisher.
Yeah.
I have a Gary Fisher.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah. He invented the mountain bike, I think.
I don't know if that's true. Is that true?
I think it is.
Okay.
I think he was the
thought
first.
Johnny Huffy did, but I hear you.
So anyway, but I hadn't been riding my bike anyway, so it was like right when Zoe was born and all that stuff. But now she's starting to ride a bike with training wheels, and I was like, I want to be able to ride with her, even though that's going to be annoying probably because she's going to go too slow.
Oh, you can't. I'm telling you, yeah.
But she goes too fast for me to walk with her. Like I'm running after her.
Yeah, jog, jerk.
Yeah, I don't want to jog.
Jog.
Anyway, I wanted a new bike, so I got obsessed with it and I started researching.
So you became Jimmy Pardo.
Yes,
The hunt was more exciting than the actual purchase.
Yeah, not in this case.
Oh, okay.
So I narrowed it down to this a relatively inexpensive hybrid, like a commuter bike. And it's
multi-speed or
yes, not a fixie.
Not a
I'm
fixie.
not into that.
I don't like saying it.
I don't either. Don't like saying it.
And you know what? I don't want a fixie. I don't want.
That's weird, right? Why do you want to be?
I guess unless it's always in seventh gear, because I find that I'm always like in seventh or eighth, and I'm.
Well,
wait, no, that's not true. I'm always like 7 or 8, maybe 9.
With my old bike, I had 24 gears, and I never moved the front one. Always stayed on the middle.
Yeah,
and the back one probably went from 2 to 7.
Right.
Basically.
So well, that means if you're in the middle, that basically means you're like 5, 6 to 9,
right.
6 to 10.
So that's but I know that there are situations where you don't want to have to be like
right.
Anyway, that's a side note. But although those are less expensive, so I was kind of tempted, but I was just like, it doesn't seem like
they call those cruisers too, don't they? Isn't that a
well? That's a whole different thing. That's the lean back bike.
You don't want that?
No. I want to be able to go when I want to go. You know what I mean? I don't want to be.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you can't go fast on those bikes.
On a cruiser? On a fixie?
You're sitting back and you're upright. I wanted to be. I wanted the kind of bike where it's a straight handle, but it's a little more of a road. It's closer to a road bike than a mountain bike on the spectrum of hybrids. Sure. Anyway, so this one bike that got a lot of good reviews. Everyone seemed to say this is the best bike for the money. It's $500 on Amazon. Still expensive, right?
Yeah.
But you know,
you said you wanted a cheap bike.
Well, you know how bikes get. They're like, cheap ones. Like it runs the gamut. There's like $3,000 bikes. There's $12,000 bikes.
$500 does not seem inexpensive to
No,
me.
and I didn't want to spend that. That's the point.
All right.
But so then that one has like a lesser cousin that's like $350 or
now we're talking. Here we go.
But I didn't love.
Are
that
you
one.
comfortable talking about the brand?
It's a Diamondback.
I got no problem with Diamondback. Why did you say I'd be disappointed?
It's a mass market bike that you buy at Target
so
or
what?
Sports Chalet or whatever.
You like to take it to the limit?
Yeah, of course. I like a guitar riff with my bike.
That was almost beat it. Is kind of what you went into unintentionally.
Yeah.
That's not even Van Halen. That's EVH on guitar. They didn't even meet. They just play guitar on it. Ed Wynn. That's Ed Wynn giving.
Ed Wynn knows some trivia.
Yeah, that's Ed Wynn giving obvious trivia. Go ahead. New shoes too, huh?
Yeah, I got these a few weeks ago.
I love those. Thanks. You know I'm a big fan of the orange and the purple.
Yeah.
That's orange and gray.
Gray. There's no purple involved.
Go on.
So this bike is kind of hard to find in a store. Like you can buy it online, but like I said, it's $500 on Amazon, the nicer one. And then I was like, I don't want to have to build it, and then I'm gonna have to take it to a store.
We're gonna have to take it to a store and pay $79 for them to
get it tuned up.
Yep.
So I was like, yeah. So I'm like, let me see if I can find it. What's to happen?
Get in your shoes.
Oh.
It's not distracting at all.
The light here. Why don't I do this?
No, don't. Okay. Just tell your fucking story. We'll get the shoes later. Come on. Hey, Scorsese, get in your fucking
this
box
going handheld.
and do your shit.
What are you, Robert Rodriguez
God
over there?
damn it!
I'm doing my job.
What are you, T.J. Miller in that movie about the monster? Get in your
Cloverfield.
Cloverfield. Get in your box and shut it. I wanted to say booth, but box was more condescending and demeaning. All right. God damn it. I look over, his asshole's on his belly like he's Rambo about to take out some gooks in Nam. And to get
I was not on my belly.
Elliot, thanks for letting me paint a picture, you dumb. Get in your fucking box and shut it.
Whoa.
Go on.
He was crouched down like
you
he
know
was
what
in the starter's blocks.
There you go.
I'm happy with that. You're lucky. Elliot, you're lucky he said starter's blocks. You were in a nice story. You were in 17th gear on your 24-speed bicycle.
Yeah. So I went to like 5 or 6 different stores just seeing what people had. The bike world. I don't need to take this tangent, but like every store has their own brands that they sell, and they don't sell other brands.
And the other brands are all dumb.
Right.
They're one of those things.
But it's all every brand has the same levels of everything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know, maybe I could just get one of these. But bike shops they're pretty expensive. You go to like an independent bike shop, and then the big box stores, I don't know what you're getting, and also it's kind of like what they have in stock is always crazy. You know what I mean? So so just before coming here, I went to I don't know if I should say. I'm not going to say it. I'll just say that they're an authority on sports. I'll put it that way. To use your kind of
all right
joke. And I was like, I'd already been to the one near my house, and they didn't have what I wanted. But I went to the
one right here on Woodman.
over there.
Why can't we say which one you went to?
In the woods. You'll find out.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking
in the
around.
woods, man.
This is in Inglewood. And by the way, the Diamondback. There's the Diamondback Insight. Then there's the Diamondback. There's the Insight 1, which is the cheaper one. Then there's the Insight 2, which is the one that's very well rated. That's 500
That's
on
the
Amazon.
500 bills.
Then they make an Insight ST1, which is a not fixed gear, but it's only one gear. There's a slight difference. It doesn't. You can pedal backwards. You don't brake with your pedals, but it is only one gear. Then there's the ST8, which has 8 gears.
I like the idea of an ST8.
Yeah, but those are even more expensive.
But is it 1 through 8, or would it be?
I think it's the middle
4 through 10.
Yeah, it's the middle gear on the front probably, and then 8 on the back.
7, but you know what
Yeah, that would have suited me great, but I think that one's like $650 or something. What?
I misunderstand how we're doing it. I don't know what you're looking for.
So it's very confusing when you're researching it. And then to add even more confusion, there's the 2013 models that you see, and then there's still 2012 models out there sometimes.
And now, is this like an automobile? Are the 12s less money than the 13s?
They should be, right?
Yeah.
But it's hard to get a straight answer on that anyway.
And what's the difference? Is it
apparently there isn't
decals?
One. It's a different color, but I actually like the color of the 12 better.
Of course you do, yeah.
So I go in there hoping that they have the 12, and I see it, and I'm like, there it is. It's the 2012. This is what I want, and it's good price. But then I was like, wait a minute. This doesn't have the 8 gears in the back. It only has 7. I'm like, wait, this isn't the Insight 2. This is some crazy other thing that's cheaper, but has cheaper components. I don't like what they're trying to pull on me here. So I was like, I don't know what's going on, but this looks like.
Did you talk to one of the authorities?
No, I did not. I didn't go to the authorities with this matter.
All right.
I decided to because here's what happened. I'm like, I don't know what this is because it looks, the color, the paint job, everything looks like the old 2, but it's not because of the components. But then I look next to it. I'm like, wait a minute, that's the new Insight 2.
There's the 13 Deuce.
The blue one.
Yeah.
And the tag on it is the tag for the Insight 1. It says $319.
Buy it.
So I'm like, and it's not even the size I wanted. It's a little bigger than I wanted.
What does that mean, bigger?
Well,
you gonna be able to stand over it comfortably?
I wanted a 17-inch frame. That's sort of what you're recommended if you're.
What's this? 27-inch?
Yeah, it's 19. It's a little bigger, but I stood over it and I was like, I can still stand over this.
Okay, as long as you're comfortable.
And I was like, but for this price, I have to take it.
Yeah.
So this guy comes over. He's like, oh, you can take a test ride if you want. You just have to fill out some paper. I was like, no, I'm going to buy this. He was like, oh, okay. So he's like, let me take it downstairs, and you go to the lady and you tell her that you're buying a bike, and I'm setting you up, and I'll fill this out.
Garrett, will you answer this?
Is it the water guy?
Yeah, he heard he's got it. It's Whitey Bulger.
I'm not done talking to you.
Go right ahead.
So I go downstairs and I'm like, I'm nervous because I'm like, I feel like I'm pulling a scam, but that's the price on it.
That's the price.
But I'm waiting in line. He's like, I have to fill this thing out. Then they're tuning it up and doing everything.
They're getting it ready.
Getting it ready for me. So the whole time I'm waiting, I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. What if they,
Right,
whatever.
what if they-
And then I was like, oh wait, I need a new helmet too. So I went up and got a helmet, came back, waited some more.
I wouldn't have got the helmet then. Helmet would have been a separate purchase. I would have bought that bike before everybody figures it out.
Well, but I was waiting anyway. So I was like, I might as well just go get it. And
Did you already pay?
No, that's the thing. I was like, as soon as I left, I was like, I should have taken the tag from him and said, oh, can I just pay for it and take the tag and pay
Yes.
for it? But I didn't. So I was
Oh, I
like,
can't.
damn.
I missed a beat.
So I didn't pay yet. So I just had to fill out a thing saying like, biking is dangerous or something. And so that is a thing
We
you
all
have to do.
confirm that, right?
Yeah. You do have to initial this form. It's like, you understand this is a dangerous sport. So all set? Everything okay?
I guess so. Yeah. There we go.
And so he brings the bike in and it doesn't have the tag on it, the price thing on it anymore. I'm like, oh boy, this is bad. And then, but I get sent over to another lady. She starts setting me up. She's not talking about the price at all. She's like, okay, did you want the 1 year thing? And I was like, I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, well, what? So how much would it be with that?
Yeah,
Like,
that's the
just
way to do
get
it. Yeah.
And she's like, okay, well, let me see. That would come to 500 something. I was like, wait a minute. How much was the bike? She's like, $429.
No, it's not,
Like,
ma'am.
No, it said $319 on things. She's like, what? Oh, hold on. She radios somebody, probably the guy that set me up. And then there was a lot of back and forth. I couldn't hear what was happening on the other end. I'm like, oh, this isn't. I don't know. And she's like, okay. And then I hear her say, $319.99. Okay. And she types it in. I was like, oh, okay. And then a manager comes over with a key, and I hear the manager saying to the radio, you got to check the tags on it, guys, because there's an aluminum, there's a polyalloy, there's a blah blah. I'm like, oh fuck, the manager figured it out. But then he's dealing with another thing at the same time. He turns his key and walks away, and I get a $500 bike for $320. Yeah,
good for you.
So excited, and I was like, my heart was racing. I
Yeah.
was like, give me that thing. I ran outside with it.
So where's it at?
It's in my car.
It's in your car.
Yeah, I had to take the front wheel off, but
You didn't get your bike rack. You didn't buy a bike rack to bring this
No,
brand new bike on. And it fit your back? See, I didn't see it when I walked past your car.
with the front wheel off, it fit in my back.
It all fit in your trunk.
No, it didn't fit in my trunk. It fit in my back seat.
But I can tell you something. When I looked in, I saw a shattered glass. I didn't see the bike.
Damn it. I actually thought that because then I had to go to the ATM after, and I was like locking my car 4 times. I'm like,
Yeah.
He's like, when you do something that's kind of a little like something you think
Well,
everyone's
you
out to get.
stole from the authorities.
I did, but I wonder if that guy in saying the manager guy, was he basically saying, look,
Hey, we screwed up.
We screwed up.
Yeah.
This wasn't supposed to cost this, but there's nothing we can do about it now.
Yeah. Did you get the warranty?
I did.
You had to. At that point, I think you
I
had to.
did feel like I owed it. To
So what
them.
do you get for that warranty? Because I'm usually a guy that's against warranties, but a bicycle.
For the 1 year, which is what I got.
You get a tune-up?
$25. You get one free tune-up.
How much is it?
$25.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's less than a tune-up, right?
So
Or
what
it's
do you
about
get?
the same. One free tune-up, and then anything that goes wrong in the first year, other than the tubes. If you pop a tire, the tubes aren't included, but everything else.
What about the tire itself? What if I get a piece of glass in
tire
the tire?
itself? They will replace.
But the tube, no.
tube is
Love it.
but yeah.
$25?
Yeah, and then 50 for 2 years, and then 75 for 3 years, and at 3 years you get something else. You get 2 tune-ups or something. In 3 years, I don't know.
Wait. So for 3 years, do I get a tune-up every year?
I think so.
You didn't do that. You just got the 1 year.
No. Yeah, because by then I'll
Be sick of it.
no.
By then it'll be on Craigslist.
I don't know. I'm thinking about. I even mapped out how to ride it here because I like the idea of being able to ride.
I love the idea of you riding over
work,
here. You put
yeah.
a little backpack on.
Yeah.
Right now, let me. Would you listen to music on the way here, or would you be focused on the bike ride?
That scares me.
Scares me too.
Yeah,
I don't
think
disagree with
I
that.
don't think that's a good idea.
Safety first, right? Can we agree on that?
That's why I got the helmet.
3 and 6 when you're on the mountain bike.
That's right.
2 and 10 if you're on a cruiser. Right.
And
Side hands on your side if you're on a unicycle.
and 7 and 5 if you're riding a road bike. Right?
7 and 5 would be a racer. You're talking about a 10-speed with the down curls. Yeah, I got one of those. I got a Miata. One of those, as we know, that we thought about hanging on the wall here at one point.
Now that's one that you bought online and it was very expensive, right?
I know I got a good price for it.
Oh, okay.
I got a good price, but it's a little too small. I know that's weird for me to say, being 5'4", but it's too small. It's made for the Asian.
Yep.
And as we've talked about,
Did it come with a backpack?
What's that? Oh, it's a beautiful bike, and I wish it came with a backpack because this would be By the way, Daryl Asher gave me the greatest name in history for my next year, the Asian backpacks for my fantasy baseball team.
Well, my fantasy's coming up before yours. Maybe I take that.
You
name.
can't take Asian backpacks. That's mine, and you know it's mine.
Yeah, I've been thinking.
I know you're a big thief today. I know that's your
Yeah,
view.
I've got it.
It's in your blood now.
Totally. I'm like a dog. I got the taste of blood.
But good for you. Enjoy your new bicycle.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
I'm proud of you.
Because I almost got a cheaper. I almost got the Insight 1, which is like $375. Not the gray one at this store, but at the other one they had the red. This red one. That's
What color is this one?
It's blue.
I like a blue bike.
It's a nice looking bike. I'm not against the blue, but I did like the other one better. But I was like, wrestling with it, and I was like, I shouldn't even spend $400 if it's like, just for these slightly better components. I don't know if it's worth it, but
Yeah, it probably is in the long run.
got best of both worlds.
Good for you, man. I'm proud of you. You did
Thanks.
a great job today. You stole.
Yep.
You may have gotten a guy fired.
Oh no, Renard. Probably shouldn't say his name either, but the cat's out of the bag on this whole scam.
Save big money at Renards, apparently.
Yeah.
You don't know that, right?
don't know
That's
what that means.
Menards is a Midwest to save big money at Menards. That's their theme song.
What is
at
it?
Menards? And that's
that guy.
That guy shows up at the end. I think he died, sadly.
Oh.
He was this older, grandfatherly gentleman
Mm-hmm.
who would he would go, "This week at Menards." And it was slightly effeminate, but you let it go because he was an old man.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, it would go, "Save big money at Menards, at Menards." And he would pop his little head in. And Menards is like a Lowe's or a Home Depot.
Okay.
But they're great. They're
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So, boy, look at that chest. Look at that. This guy just got done doing push-ups, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
I felt like I had something else to mention before we take a break. Let's just take
Oh,
that
these are
break.
the shirts. I guess we could.
Oh,
say
yeah, we
those.
got the
have
shirt.
it.
There they
These
are.
are in. People are getting these who went for the mic. Look at me talking in the mic all tall with this
Yeah.
weird posture. My brother and Elite package subscribers got these probably last week or maybe early this week.
I got mine, too. I'm glad I didn't wear it today, so we didn't look like a couple of queers. And Menards.
That's offensive.
Which part? Menards making fun of that old
Yeah,
man?
Yeah. He's dead.
Yeah, he did die. I think he did die because I don't think they replaced him. He was very iconic.
You can't replace that guy.
Yeah, Menards. But they did. They got a new guy.
So anyway, if you want to upgrade to the My Brother,
And is it
package,
easy to
official-
upgrade, Matt? I'm not familiar how that works.
Yeah, you log into our site and you'll see the buttons for it. If you've already subscribed, you'll just see the buttons for the upper level packages. If you're a non-subscriber, if you're a free listener, you just get whatever package you want.
I see. All right. And the packages, again, are prices are there, $24.99, $49.99, $69 flat. And then what's the top one?
99 flat.
99 flat.
Yeah.
99. Anybody name that band? Can anybody name that band?
not.
99.
Well, it's not Nena.
No, she's got the balloons.
Yeah.
99. Anybody?
Tell us the song.
It's 99. 99. Toto. Yeah.
I know that band. I do not know that song.
Well, maybe you should lay down. What? He was laying down earlier.
I thought that was a reference to
Get
a
your
Toto
bucks.
song.
Get in your box. All right, let's take a break. I felt like I had one more thing to talk about. The shirts are in. The bags, but we get the bags are great.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get more for the home. They are terrific. I'm going to give a piece of
the old
advice.
people?
Menards.
What did he even say?
For the old people.
You
You were getting more for the home.
Get a shot of that, Elliot. Do something, right? Karen's holding his bag up.
Hold on.
I don't care.
Thank you. Thank
I
you,
don't
Tommy.
care if you're getting a shot
really did
of
need to
that
happen.
bag. As long as I'm still on screen,
You are.
looking disgusted.
I'm,
'Cause that's-
I'm convinced at how disgusted you are, sir.
It is on paper. Your joke's not bad for the home, for the old people. I'm being nice, man. But when I'm about to go into a story or an anecdote, and I have to take time away, the listener needs to take time away to hear you say for the old people. What that does, Elliot, is we lose subscribers. The fact that we gave you a raise is baffling to me because since you've joined, we get emails every week. People are leaving the show. They're not subscribing anymore. So theoretically, we're losing money. But because we are, as documented, the worst businessmen in the world, we gave you a raise because you show up with an extra camera, some sort of contraption to hold your monitors. we think, he needs more money. The opening credits, which I have not talked about on air, are phenomenal. The opening graphics for this season are phenomenal, top notch. As I said in an email to you, and you know
sir.
this,
Yes.
I said in this
Very thankful.
email that you should win an award for it in fact, they should invent a podcasting awards for opening graphics, or at least a category, because I know that guy sits at his computer and reads a teletype. I don't know what the fuck that thing is.
Yeah.
I just know that we've never won, and that's
Casties.
even in the back the day where we were the only comedy podcast. We still fucking lost.
Yeah, somehow.
I don't know how that's possible. I don't know who that guy is.
We
I don't know
lost
if he's
to
ever
dead
seen
air.
the. I don't even if he's seen the sun. We did. Somehow in that guy's world we lost the dead air. I don't know how it's possible, but we did. But that guy needs to invent a category, best opening credits on a video podcast. And you would win it because of that. That said, we are losing listeners. I don't know why we gave you a raise. I'm furious about it. I'm going to talk to our accountant. By that I mean Matt Belknap. And we are going to crunch some numbers because get ready for season 14. We are cutting back. We are tightening the belt. We're still going to make the same, if not even a little bit more. You're making less money.
Oh, he's still going to be here? I thought you were firing.
Nope.
I thought you were cutting the video.
Can't replace him. He's not the guy at Menards. We still need him. We need his credit. I just complimented those opening graphics. Imagine what season 14 is going to look like. We've already got an idea. We're already thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's going to be a nice opening graphic, too. Could you imagine?
I am.
Your head's already spinning, isn't it? That guy did great work. That guy's shy. I like this guy.
Yeah.
This guy's.
We're not going to
reveal-
reveal. We won't even reveal his name right now, but when the time is right.
But he knows. This guy knows.
Yeah.
He knows. He knows. The same way you know. Mind your fucking P's and Q's today. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
You stayed in your box. You've already upset me with the shoes, and now you've upset me with this. In the middle of all this, let's not forget that I complimented your graphics.
Yes.
I've just been given an envelope.
Oh no! What's in that envelope? I'm worried.
I really didn't mean for that to lead to this. I thought you were ramping up to ending the segment.
I am. I can't even. I was going to do a Kreskin. I was going to do a Carson.
I know exactly what we were doing.
My favorite part of that was always Ed McMahon. It was always Ed McMahon repeating what he would say, and then Johnny getting all mad and looking over at him, even though it's gonna. We all know it's happening.
Yeah.
But just like this, right? Just like me getting fake mad at Elliot, and I put and fake as a lie. Let me take a look at that. Okay, that's never not funny. Very good. All right, Elliot, you got yours today too?
I'm supposed to.
Okay. Well, supposed to is the key word there.
Yeah, the jury's out on that payment.
The jury is not out with Whitey Bulger. He has been convicted.
I didn't realize he was still on trial. I thought it was already done.
Nope, it's been in the works.
Is there any doubt that he was guilty? I mean, I thought that was
No, I don't know why. I don't know
Slam
why
dunk.
any of this happened. I don't know why there was a jury.
well. We're in America.
But I don't know why he. I don't know why he just didn't. Because he's an arrogant asshole. Probably. I probably should watch what I say. This man's got he's got killers at every corner, doesn't he? Yeah, I heard he killed the Menards guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that guy got up at the stand and they just went Menards, and then that was the end of the trial. This week, by the way, they play it during the White Sox games, which I like on WGN whenever when I get that on the.
They still have the ads, even though he's gone.
Yeah, they got a new guy. Told you they replaced a guy, but who does a good enough impression as I do.
Okay.
Menards.
Well, I don't know the original.
But yeah, Menards. Like his is just enough where I don't. Can you look? Do they have Menards commercials on the internet? Can we look that up in the break?
Yeah.
I'd like to hear that. I'd like to hear that guy.
Here, I'll pull it up here and then we'll play it on the thing.
I got a new TV. That's what I got over the weekend.
What?
Had it delivered to my home.
Well.
Went with the Hagar, 55 inches.
Oh, I thought you meant. Wow. There's a
Yeah.
brand called Higher, right?
Yeah, but I think that's a.
It's kind of chintz.
I don't know. If people own a Higher, I'm not going to badmouth it.
I didn't know, but
I know it's the Diamondback of TVs.
yeah, but that's
Higher.
fine. I just did the way you said it. I thought you were making a joke.
No, I went. I got an LG. I did my Belknap. I did It was down to two brands: Samsung and LG. And for they basically were here.
I think the same company makes the panels for both.
Is that true?
Samsung and LG. I think Samsung makes the panels for LG.
Well, I over-researched it. I looked into it, and ended up getting the LG. It's got a 3. For some same deal. Something was going on BestBuy.com because I bought it because at the store it wasn't the price I got online. some fishiness, man.
Yeah.
It was 55-inch 3D smart TV, the whole
You
shot.
gonna use that 3D ever?
We've already used it. We love it.
Really?
It's right in the house, man.
Are you being serious or sarcastic? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Really?
Love it. Love it.
Really?
Do I love it? I don't know. Oliver loves it, and that's what
Okay.
matters.
I just thought
But
that
yet,
was a
at the
feature
same
I
time, he
never
doesn't want to go to a 3D movie at the movie theater.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, a 55-inch TV in my family room looks like a screening room.
Yeah, that
it
must
looks
be crazy.
I think Danielle was unhappy with how big it is. I'm going to put words in her mouth. Those words did
sounds
not
about
come
right
out.
to me.
It's big.
Yeah.
But I'm glad but at the same time, I was like, I should have just got the 60-inch. What? But 60 would have been ridiculous,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And we all know 60 inches, that's 30 of my cocks, right? We know that?
Yes. Now your old one was 42 or 40?
I think it was a 42.
Because that one looked perfect in that room. The
All of a
size.
sudden, I wasn't happy with it. But I did a lot of research. I
That
got...
TV was what, 2 years old?
Listen. The point is this. Here's what
Did you
happened.
put that in the bedroom?
I gave it to my mom.
Okay.
Here's what happened. I got some Best Buy gift cards.
Okay.
I exchanged. I got a great deal with a credit
Great.
card. I got some gift cards. So I basically got this television for free.
All right.
But it was so much cheaper. It was one of those things like I'm getting the LG because for whatever reason it's $900 less online than it is at the store.
Wow.
I don't know why. And I even said to the guy at the store, I go, that's a little cheaper online. And he goes, well, I don't know why. Run home, get it before he. I run like Forrest Gump.
Sure.
And all right, listen, let's take a break. That piece of advice I was going to give before I yelled at Elliot: wash your bag in cold. Wash your bag in cold.
Okay.
If you wash your bag in hot, that gusset shrinks.
Oh.
That gusset shrinks because it's organic cotton.
Right, right.
And so it shrunk up a little bit. It's still a gorgeous bag. It looks. I'll tell you this. It looks even better washed.
I was thinking, yeah, it needs to get a little ruffled up because the ink is so heavy.
Cold.
Sorry. Your voice just rattled the mic stand. That's how loud you just were.
At Menards.
Don't forget to check out our spin-off show, Never Not Funny Presents Rock Solid. This week on the show, rock legend John Waite from The Babies and Bad English and his great solo career. Check that out at rocksolidpodcast.com.
Fast savings are on at Menards. Stop in for super low prices on a wide assortment of Elger bath products. Drop-in sinks are just $36.79. Toilets start at $59. Bring quality into your home with patio doors from Pella. The Proline wood sliding door is ready to install with maintenance-free exterior. Now $625. Springtime savings are yours at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Never Not Funny. That's our friend from Menards. I believe that's the guy that... I don't know if that's the original. Do we have a date on that commercial?
Let me check.
And they didn't do the close-up like they used to do. Maybe that guy had a stroke or something, so now they're going with a wide shot. But they used to go in tight on him at Menards. The way that... And he still did it when you had a wide rod at Menards.
Doesn't have any information whatsoever.
Somebody put that on YouTube, though. Somebody uploaded...
And you know what he put in the description?
What do you put?
Menards guy.
See what I'm saying? This guy's somebody. This guy's got it. I like whoever uploaded that. What's the guy's name that uploaded it? What's the
Chuck Krenner.
Chuck Krenner knows how to handle himself. All right, let's go around the room. Let's talk about what's happening here. That's Menards. We are not sponsored by Menards. That was just for example. That was for satire and humor. Although Pella windows are terrific. That Algiers, you get a drop-in sink for $37.79. Jesus Christ, that sounds like a good price for an Algiers drop-in.
Yeah.
I mean, that really does. I mean, I don't know if you know a lot about your drop-in sinks, Matt, but $37 seems very inexpensive.
It does sound very, very cheap.
I mean,
And it's from Algiers? It's from North Africa?
This is a North African drop-in sink that children got out of a porcelain mine.
Jeez.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah, these African youngsters went down to a porcelain mine, and they would get that porcelain up. Did you ever see that movie Blood Diamond?
Yeah.
There was a knockoff, directed video of Blood Porcelain, and it was about these young Africans, these young...
Oh, you're making me feel bad about getting
Savages.
such a good price for this thing.
Well, children, listen, people always talk about how children should not, like, I don't want to buy shoes made by children. What else would they be doing? They'd be on the street selling their
you actually
bodies for
said that to me.
prostitution.
Yeah, you said that right to my face on the show a week or two ago.
On the show, or was that on a phone call conversation?
No, I think it was here. Wasn't
Was it here?
That was here.
It was here where I talked about what would they be doing? They would be on the street, all right? They'd be on their knees licking balls That's what they would be doing if they didn't have the option to go into a factory and make shoes. So I say, enjoy the shoes. You're saving a child from prostitution.
My shoes were made in the USA.
These are American?
Yeah.
But are you confirmed by adults?
I don't know.
Even if they're adults, these are adults that have a job at the factory because times are tight. And what's the easiest way to make money? You sell your body on the street. So I love that just shoes in general, you're saving somebody from a life of prostitution.
Any shoe.
Any shoe.
So that's why you buy so many shoes.
Any job at the shoe factory. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Because you're trying to resist the urge to buy a blowjob.
Listen, I'm always resisting that urge.
Every time you want to pay someone for a blowjob,
I go
you
out and
just
get a
run
pair
to
of
the
shoes.
store.
That's why I have. And maybe you tell me if this is wrong. I have over 356 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the year, I get rid of those and I start brand new.
And you live right across from a DSC, I think, right?
What?
Discount shoe.
No, I live right across from a Target.
Yeah, but isn't there that?
No, you know what's over there? Chinese Laundry.
Oh, that's what it is.
Chinese
what is
Laundry.
That?
That's another
shoe place.
It's a lady shoe house.
Oh, it's
yeah.
ladies. Okay.
Yeah, Asian. It's right in the name. Chinese Laundry. You go back there.
I didn't know if that was some hipster thing.
Young Asian kids making shoes. Now, I've seen it happen where they leave the premises and somebody will go, hey, how much for a blowjob? And they go, I don't do that, sir. I make shoes. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen right there on La Cienega Boulevard.
You cannot underestimate the pride of a shoemaker.
Right? These are cobblers. These young Chinese cobblers. Chinese cobblers, by the way, is another great name for a fantasy baseball team.
Yeah.
Asian backpacks, Chinese cobblers. These are all great names. Maybe a Chinese apple cobbler. You enjoy that, right? Isn't there? What's that? What's that? Fiji apple, right? Fuji.
Yeah.
Fuji.
Yeah.
I used to have a Fujitsu computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, real nice.
Now Fuji is an Apple. It's also isn't that a bike?
Yeah, Fuji's a bike.
Yeah.
Certainly from back in my day, your Miatas, your Peugeots, your.
Yeah, it's a Japanese company. Well, Peugeot's not.
My guess is that they all were made in the same house.
Right.
One of those deals.
One big factory.
I think Miata made a lot of frames for other bicycle companies. At any rate, let's go around the room. Let's talk about what's happening here. We got a gentleman standing by, politely, kindly. Let's go around the room. There he is, the pop culture beast, Garen Cockrell. Hello, Garen.
Hello, sir.
How's everything? Garen offered me some tickets to go see Train over the weekend.
Yeah.
Did you find anybody to go to
I
that?
did not.
Boy, that's a tough sell, baby.
It was.
Who was it? Train. Who are the other two?
Gavin DeGraw in the script.
Jesus Christ, what a shit show that is. And I like some bad music, but Train, well, the Train's got some good songs, right? Little Drop of Jupiter, is that the name of it? And I like that guy when he's on Stern. He's got a good sense of humor about himself. He's very forthcoming. And by Stern, I mean David Stern, the attorney. He's got a local radio show here in town. So nobody went to that. Nobody covered that.
Nobody went to that.
Did Pat Francis give a review of that Chicago concert?
I don't think it's up yet.
Well, let's hope that he gets it 10 out of 10 because Chicago was fantastic, as we talked about last week. Even Pacino couldn't ruin that concert. Everything else good, Garen?
Everything's great, sir.
Going great. All right. That's good. Good for you. Let's go. I had another follow-up question, but I didn't know if it was. I didn't want to ask it on the air. I didn't want to. The job hunt. How's the job hunt coming?
I had a couple interviews.
You had a couple of interviews? I saw one. I'm very torn when I see that you post on Facebook, hey, I got a job interview. Keep your fingers crossed. I don't cross my fingers. I want you to get a job at the same time you getting a job means you leave here. And I'm not 100% into that, man.
The job that I interviewed for,
Yeah?
it does not conflict with this.
Oh.
I hope you get it then. I'm serious. I
Fingers
really
crossed.
do. I also submitted you for something that they already had somebody. But I did put in for you and another young man,
I
Kyle
appreciate that.
Dotson.
Thank
I
you
put
very
in
much.
for both of you guys. I wish you a lot of luck. You younger kids with aspirations, right? Mm-hmm. And younger kids with Asperger's. I wish everybody luck.
Sure.
All right, listen, he's over there in his box. There he is from INDHD.com. Elliot Hochberg. Hello, Elliot.
Hello, Jimmy.
Thumb was up. I can't see it anymore with your new contraptions over there. All right, thumb is up.
Yes, sir.
You had a nice weekend, Elliot?
Yeah, I would have had a fine weekend.
What does that mean? What does that mean for Elliot Hochberg?
Well, this particular weekend, I went through Orange is the New Black.
Oh, yeah. I heard nothing but great things about that.
I like it. I talked with Matt about it. He liked it a little bit less than me.
I thought you loved it.
I got
You and
into
your wife
it.
loved it.
We went through the whole thing and got very invested in it, but
I'm the one. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, hold your fucking mouth. We all saw Breaking Bad. I don't want to say anything on the air because I know the listener might not be caught up.
I have not seen the newest episode.
All right, everybody else is caught up. Garen?
Oh, I am caught up.
All right.
Oh.
Boy, there we go.
Yeah, I saw it.
The administrator, Matt Belknap.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Good, I'm good.
All right. Great.
You could probably introduce me at the beginning of the show since I talk.
I like going around the room.
All right.
I like going around the room. I like setting the picture, even though I
Sure.
probably should do that at the top of the show.
Well.
But this way, it's inclusive. It brings our guest to the mix, and then that way at the top, I can do my whatever's on my mind, man.
Yeah.
You know, here's my beef, Dave. What's your beef with? The evil twin, Dave. Remember when Jay would go on Letterman and do his beef? What's my beef?
No.
Oh, that was the thing. He would always do it on Letterman.
All right.
Tommy Johnigan's here. Hi, Tom.
How are you? Thanks for having me back.
Great to have you back.
Man, I hate the sound of my voice.
You're wrong. I love the sound of your
Great.
voice.
Oof. What's wrong with it?
Man, good thing I don't talk for a living.
You had, speaking of your voice, you had one of my favorite moments in the ill-fated Jimmy Pardo Needs Jokes pilot for Comedy Central. One of my favorite lines was when I said, I can't decide which one of these two jokes I like better, and you said, I don't like either. in a very Tommy Johnigan way, and with that voice of yours. So leave your
All
voice
right,
alone.
I'm keeping the voice.
Yes.
I would keep it.
Excellent.
Keeping the voice.
The last time I saw Tommy Johnigan, I posted the photo on Facebook. It was me, you, Orny Adams.
Airport.
We were on an airplane.
Yeah, we flew from
were we?
Detroit, maybe?
We were all in Detroit, weren't we?
For some reason, I feel like that seems the place.
And was it a direct flight from Detroit?
Direct from Detroit, all of us
To
up there
LA?
in first class. Yeah, it's Delta. Delta flies direct to Detroit. That's one of their hubs.
You know what? They were, and that's when I got first class. This was
We were in
another
first class. You got first class for like $20.
It was like another snafu, whereas first class was on the internet like for $20 more than coach. And it was
Yeah.
like, I'm buying that before.
Yeah.
I don't even care if it's the bulkhead, for Christ's sake.
Sure.
I just fly so much on Delta, I get bumped up for free.
I know you do.
So I don't even look at the price because paying for it in general is just going to be.
Well, it's obnoxiously high. Although prices
Yeah.
currently to Detroit are obnoxious, so you have to.
Expensive?
Yeah, they're very expensive.
People are going to buy. It's more to buy Detroit than it is to buy a ticket to Detroit.
What?
I think
you want to
they're
flip that joke the
bankrupt.
other way? You want to flip that other side?
It's less.
It's less to buy Detroit than it is a ticket to Detroit.
Yeah, we'll have to fix that in post.
Okay. I just want everybody to know that you knew what the joke was.
Yeah.
But every now and then our mouths speak quicker than our brains.
Yeah.
And we can't control what comes out of it.
True. Very true.
Anyway, Tommy Johnigan is here. We
Last
sat next to
year.
each other on a plane. We enjoyed each other's company.
I think you even talked about it on the show afterwards.
We had a scientist. What is it, a scientist?
Your fan
Yeah, my fan. Remember him?
from the he was at your show the night before.
Yeah, he talked
Something like that?
He talked a lot. He was a good guy,
Oh, okay.
right? He was across the aisle, and he loved the idea of talking to Tommy and I. He loved the idea of talking to comedians. Right?
Sure.
Orny Adams also on that plane. Funny cat. He was back in a few rows behind us.
Did not really just call someone a cat, did you?
Uh-huh.
Funny cat.
What? What is happening?
I went to see a jazz show over the weekend.
Okay.
I really
Changed your worldview.
Really got involved with these cats. These are some good guys. And these cats really, they know how to blow, they really blew horn. They blew horn, man. They know how to blow sax, baby.
Yeah.
They really.
There are no shoe salesman in the bunch.
There's none of these guys are making shoes, man. These guys know how to blow. These guys. Anyway, Tommy Johnigan is here. We welcome him back into the mix. Tommy, you have a bicycle? We were talking about bicycles before you got here.
I do not.
You don't like to ride a bike?
I mean, I haven't in years. I would. It scares me in the city though of Los Angeles.
Put a helmet on?
No, it's
Get around?
crazy.
It is crazy. It's going to be a little scary. You mentioned riding your bike.
You get over it. I used to ride through, West Hollywood, Beverly Hills. That's scary.
And that's rough with
That's
your
even
assless
worse.
chaps.
It's a matter of time, right, before you're just hit by a car.
I have heard that statistic that like 100% of cyclists in LA get hit by a
Really?
car. I don't know how they.
Isn't that
go with
crazy?
it.
Yeah.
It just as you do it long enough, you will be hit.
Don't do it, man. Just run on a treadmill. China's ruining the earth anyway. It's not on us.
Yeah.
It's not our car. China's the one putting out the stuff.
I'm not doing it for the environment.
You're gonna get it. That's how you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you're-
seat's gonna be empty one day. There's gonna be
We're going to wonder
just
what
a
happened to
mangled
him.
piece of bicycle in it.
Well, you help me out with all the video stuff. Maybe you can take over. You knew everything to do with the full screen
Just
on the
needs
YouTube.
clicking or full screen.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of you. What do you ride everywhere?
No, I just got a bike today. I literally
He bought it
just bought a bike.
today.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Do we have a nice scene of Jimmy letting go and you just kind of going off down the sidewalk?
Can we shoot that after?
No, I don't have time today.
Oh, right.
And you really, do we have time for
him to set
Johnny
that up
DP
with
to
his-
set up?
Yeah, with his crane.
Wait, DP, director of
That means
photography?
and something else if you look it up online.
Yeah, deep pen, right? Double pen.
Yeah,
Right, that's when Sean and the dead one. What's his name? I can't pull it. Chris Penn.
Yeah. I have a bike path near my house. If
Oh, okay.
If that makes you guys feel any better.
It does make me feel better.
It does.
Yeah, so I'll be on the bike path.
I found a running path over the weekend that went along the LA River that I eventually at some point turned around on because I didn't know where it led out. And I was at one point running through a homeless world.
a shanty town.
Yeah. And I will admit, I got very uncomfortable in that at any moment they could, just like when I was on those trails, at any moment, one of these homeless guys drunk could have stabbed me and threw me into the river.
Yeah.
It scared me. So I was like, you know what? I don't know where they could have, by the way, it could have let out 10 feet from where I turned around from, but I couldn't, I don't want to be stuck on this thing.
I read a stat that 100% of people that run on that trail are stabbed by homeless people and dumped into the river. 100%. It just happens eventually.
And now I don't know a lot about numbers, but that's everybody.
Yeah.
That's a high number. Hey guys, Matt here with some dates for you. Tommy Johnigan is going to be at Comics in Mashantucket, Connecticut on the 22nd to the 24th of August. He's in Columbus, Ohio at the Funny Bone on the 29th of August to the 1st of September. And he's at the Jukebox Comedy Club in Peoria, Illinois, September 12th to the 14th. Jimmy Pardo is at the Improv in Hollywood on August 17th. He's at the Skyline Comedy Cafe in Appleton, Wisconsin on the 20th of September. He's at the Strand Theater in Shelbyville, Indiana on the 21st of September. And Wise Guys in Salt Lake City, Utah, October 11th and 12th. Go to jimmypardo.com for all of his tickets. Tommy J Comedy for all of TommyJComedy.com for all of Tommy's dates, and enjoy.
To see this whole episode or for more great content with comedian Jimmy Pardo, head over to Pardcast.com. Don't forget to share, rate, and subscribe.